Welcome to Invest. We talk about investing, finance, or professional development. As the recording time of 8:22 p.m. on Eastern Time, Ethereum currently at $3,462, up about close to 0.5% so far. With respect to over crypto markets, see clearly we are relatively flat on this Saturday afternoon or evening, depending on which time zone you're in. And I'm on the East Coast, obviously. So I just arrived home from my long day that I spent with my family today. So I've decided to hop on the camera to talk about the momentum on the technical front. Okay, so let's just dive right into it. And as of the current level right now, we can see clearly we are in between levels, right? We are basically sticking around the resistance level of the 3450, which is the level of consolidation that we should technically leap up to if we are trying to consolidate, right? So that's the level we're at right now. And at the same time, you can see that on the curvature on the MACD front, you are seeing some signs of not a major leap down, but you could see that the propensity of the trajectory is no longer just leaping up now. It's just kind of flat. Doesn't make sense, right? Saturdays are typically less volatile or less jumpy, let's just put it that way, or crashy, if that's even a word, in comparisons to Sunday when the international side of the house start to come in. So right now, is it a logical level to buy in? Right, knowing the fact that we have surged for quite some time, for about close to 20 days now, and we are at the 70 out of 70. And the good rule of thumb is never really buy or get in for the first time if you are already overbought. That means on a short-term perspective, you are buying on a premium. And on a risk profile perspective, especially knowing the fact that we've surged for quite some time, despite you could say how wrong I am, right? I'm never making predictions, so I just want to make that clarification. I never make predictions about where's it going to be going. I always talk about the frame of dollar cost average. Investing is all about risk management based on the frames and the setup that you're in, right? So I'm never making predictions saying that, we're going to come down to the 3158, we're going to come down to the 2853, because no one has that logical prediction. It's an impossibility for you to predict the timing and exactly what price, when is it going to hit, unless you are, a wizard, which I don't know, it's mysterious to me on how some people can do that, right? But based on what I've learned so far on Wall Street, right, technicals, quantitatives, and reading the charts to identify the gaps psychologically is the way to look at the setup of the risk profile. So something to think about, right? In respect to Bitcoin, we're at this $46,000 right now. We are forming already a negative curvature. You could see that we're curving down on both fronts. And that means that I would say Bitcoin is definitely cooling down. We have basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of attempts of going to the next level of 48,000. We got there, but for like a very brief time. And now you can see that we're clearly leaping back down right now. So what do we need to do, right? We're at the 60 out of 70, coming down to like the 44, or ideally somewhere around like the 42, and then reverse back up. And I think it will be a good level to look at when we're around 50, because when we hit 50, that's like the midpoint of the optimism, right? And I think with respect to, is it an optimal level, right? Looking at the level when it hits 50, is it going to keep surging down, or do we see some sort of a rebound around that, which we've seen in the past? So look out for that level when it hits 50 on the RSI scale, and I think that will triangulate to somewhere around like the 42-ish. I think 40 might be a little bit far away, but it's possible, right? And I think 30,000 or anything below is probably out of the question in the near term, especially. But we should be seeing sell-off, and I think we are already seeing it happening in front of our eyes slowly. With respect to Ethereum Classic, we are on the verge of selling off. We are forming a mega death cross as we speak right now. I know earlier today we talked about there was a gap still, but you could clearly see that we're filling and meeting the 2 points with a 64 out of 70 right now. So coming back down to 38 as a good risk DCA level, to 34 to 28 would be very logical to DCA. And again, these are not predictions, these are risk management levels again. So I don't understand how people can tell me that I am making, like, my predictions are wrong. I'm never making predictions. I'm talking about the setup of when you should be incurring or entering or executing, right? So that's something to think about again, right? And with respect to the Dogecoin level, where should I be DCAing at, right? Is it a good setup that we're buying in right now? I would say not really, right? I would, if I was to incur risk, I would prefer anywhere from 11 to 50, like 1066 from here, right? Cardano, I like anywhere from 85 to 75 from here. Solana is down about 2.7%, and the reason is because we surged up relatively, dramatically, and we're already showing some sort of a leap down on the RSI right now. So I think that the momentum is slowly shifting back right now. And I think we are at you could see that clearly, 76 out of 70. So we don't have to explain what that means. That we're extremely overbought. So whoever bought in at around 143, 140, 150, it was probably not the most sound risk averse investment opportunity or setup that you put yourself in, right? XRP is down about close to 2%. I like anywhere from 62 to 57. Polkadot's up about 2.23%. Anywhere from basically 16 to 1406. Algorand's down about 5% because of the Death Cross Web to form. 60 out of 70. I like anywhere from basically 75 to 67 from here. Shiba Inu, again, 2100, 1400, 900 will be where with DCA at. MATIC, like anywhere from 142 to 120. AVAX, not doing anything. It's coming back down from the hundreds that we try to get to. So what I would be preferring, right? 59 to 50 from here. Luna, lastly, you could see that we have a major gap for some reason. I think there's something, well, manipulations or something like that. But you could see that at the moment on the MACD front, we curved up. At the same time, RSI is not meeting yet. So I think there might be a delay here. But would I be buying now? I would say we are all-time high. So there is no really logical, quantitative or technical analysis that we can talk about right now to identify where will be the next level to consolidate or leap up. But I think, with respect to when it leaps up, when you're reaching all-time high, all the flat numbers will appear, right? Like 115, 120, 130. So I think we consolidate at 115. That's for the reason, right? So that's it for this Saturday. Apologies for posting a little bit late, but hope you guys all had a great weekend so far. I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow on Sunday. Take care. Bye.